Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious minded people in these very, very, very serious minded times. This is not meant to be your rainbows, lollipops, unicorns kind of tarot reading. I think most of them are. They're very superficial, they're very segmented, they're very distracting, I think intentionally. We are focusing. This is not going to be a fun experience in the sense of ha-ha, but I think it will be a very rewarding experience in terms of, oh yeah, that's what it's meant to be. I want to inspire you. That's my main job, is inspire you, get you to manifest. Why? Because making pictures in your own brain, pictures that come from your intuitive mind, that's what's most important. That's what's most important. And in fact, your ability to manifest, which is a God-given ability, we have it at birth, although when you're manifesting, you have to be involved. And so I think mentally, that probably doesn't happen until you're 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe, to where you can interact with your environment. That's when you hope for something, wish for something. But that ability to manifest is the one advantage we have over the robots. They're coming. And if you think they aren't, take a look at a manufacturing base. Anytime that they can get rid of workers and put in robots, boom. Or short-term immigrants. People who come here not invited, not legally. But the idea was, or still is, I suppose, if you can get them here and you get them here in sufficient numbers, that brings down the wages of the average American worker. That's the point. The next step is then robots, because, well, robots, I can't say they don't cost you anything. They do need occasional repairs, but they're quicker, faster, more accurate. You can work them 24/7, 365. When they do break down, they're faster to fix. That's where we're headed. Then, of course, there's this artificial intelligence scam, and that's what it is. What they're doing, I believe, because they've lied about everything that they've said. You know, you're going to have this as an outcome. Oh, it doesn't turn out to be like that. Oh, this is going to happen. Turns out it's not like that. They're using little scare tactics because they know that's how you can manipulate people. Scare them, scare them, scare them, scare them, scare them. They're scared little pukes. They'll run in the corner and hide in a minute. When they do, we can take over. That's the game. That's the scam. And so your ability to manifest changes the game, because you're not depending on their data and analytics to make your pictures. At least you shouldn't be, because that's not true manifesting. That's robotic. That's programmed. You have the ability to manifest what you want in your life. We do it already, and we do it fairly often, but it's usually negative. Oh no, geez, I don't want that to happen. Oh, I don't want to meet this person. Oh, I don't want to. And what happens is the I don't want us come into your life, because you're doing exactly what you need to do to manifest. The manifesting, is not a good thing or a bad thing. It's your choice. That's why, after doing tarot for over 20 years, I know that science, or the science of tarot, is potential. Doesn't say which way it's going to go. Doesn't have to be good, doesn't have to be bad. It's whatever you put into it. It's potential. It's you. That's why you cannot predict with any accuracy. Now, I've never seen it in over 20 years. Never seen a tarot reader predict a damn thing. Astrology, numerology, I've done those for over 50, that's 50 years. Yes, you can predict. Generally not with any kind of specificity, but history repeats. History repeats. And so with that in mind, what happens is the energy for today becomes the setup for tomorrow. Now, it's not going to tune out the same way. It's not going to be exactly the same. That doesn't make any difference. Doesn't make any difference. Coming up, July 4th, 2026, is the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. That's my deadline. I want to see what the new administration does for the average American. Things have got to get incredibly better, much more positive. Or at that point, July 4, 2026, I'm going to be looking at July 4, 1776. We got to reshuffle the deck. The United States of America, at that point, I will be willing to change states, changing their boundaries, deciding they're not going to be part of the union or something. There's going to be, if we don't progress, things will get better for the middle class and the poor. Within that year and a half, July 4th, 2026, they got nothing. And at that point, they have to make the decision, what are we going to do to get something? That will call for change. Evolution, revolution, whatever it is, that's the deal. So that's the energy, July 4th, 2026. You go back 250 years, that's July 4th, 1776. That 250 years is a Pluto cycle in astrology. Pluto's gone all the way around the solar system, come back to the same spot it was July 4th, 1776. And you go farther back than that, and it gets even more interesting. Because you're back now in the 1500s. Henry VIII leaves the Catholic Church. This thing called the Mughal Empire forms in India, stays together for 400, 500 years. Formed 250 years before our revolution. 250 years before our revolution, Spain invades America. And you can go farther back than that. I will, just for fun, in future readings. But you get the energy. Henry VIII leaves the church. The Mughal Empire forms in India, stays together for hundreds of years. Spain invades America. 250 years later, American Revolution. French Revolution, too, included in that. And now, we're 250 years down the road. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think should happen? So that's why I'm a big fan of astrology, numerology. But the manifesting is taking the energy and then tailoring it, telling your story to your subconscious so that you can have it. Powerful, powerful stuff, cannot be undervalued. Let's get to the reading. Middle card, Oracle card, tells us where we're going. It's tick-tock. Tick-tock. And the number up in the left-hand corner is 30. Reduced numerologically, that's 3. And for me, when doing these tarot readings, it's always mind, body, spirit. The human trinity. Mind, body, spirit. Lining them up, lining them up, lining them up. So that they all work together. So we are coming to a time when we're running out of time. So to speak, the clock strikes midnight. That's where we are right now. Big stuff. But manifesting's big juju. The meme for today is, my destination is no longer a place. It is a new way of seeing. Lining up mind, body, spirit. Mind, body, spirit. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Your time is running out. Align your human trinity energies. Mind, body, spirit. Line them up. Line them up. The time is running out. The clock is getting ready to strike midnight. So make your destination not a place. Rather, make it a new way of seeing. Very important. Let's get to it. All the way to the left, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Knights are always giving gifts. Pentacles are our value system. Up to this point, we have valued things like homes and cars and trucks and money and luxuries and clothes and all kinds of stuff like that. How has that worked out? How has that worked out? Not so good, huh? People have said to me, given the current real estate circumstances around the world, well, I got my home. No, you don't. The puppet masters can take it away from you. They will change the law. It will be legal, but not right. Just because something's legal doesn't mean that it's the right way, it's the honest way, it's the honored way. No. They screw with the laws all the time. They write them as they want them to write them, as their needs dictate. They want your house, they'll get it. You don't own anything. You don't own anything. It's an illusion. So when we're talking about pentacles, when we're talking about your value system, the stuff that you're hanging on to so hard is being taken away. Everything's much more expensive. Groceries are more expensive. People are complaining that, they bought all this insurance, especially medical insurance, and they're not getting their money's worth. They're being ignored. You go to the grocery stores, don't even start. You got to take out a small loan to buy groceries every week. They got you. They got you. They're squeezing you by the balls. And you're not doing anything about it. You should. The time is running out. This reading today says tick-tock, tick-tock. The clock is getting ready to strike midnight. Your only saving grace, look at your destination as not a place. Don't look at things. Your new destination is a way of seeing. And that's what the Knight of Pentacles is bringing you, a new value system. It's your choice. Remember, potential, tarot, potential. You can pass on it. Next card over is the Queen or King of Wands. Wands are positivity, excitement, enthusiasm, joy, gratitude. The King of Wands is making the proclamation, get out there and be plugged into your life. Be plugged into an existence that means something to you, not some selfish bastard living in Europe somewhere worth trillions of dollars, pulling the strings on every aspect of your life in every way. Now they're trying to promote a vaccine that's an anti-cancer vaccine. First of all, we didn't have any problem with cancer before 1900, okay? So when we started to put artificial chemicals into our planet, that cancer became a problem. In fact, I find it kind of fascinating. Here you come up with the American Diabetes Association, diabetes goes through the roof. Cancer Foundation, cancer goes through the roof. Heart Association, heart disease goes through the roof. You think there's a connection? Absolutely. So it's up to you to make the change. It's up to you to make the change. I'm not taking any vaccine that's an anti-cancer vaccine. After what I've experienced so far, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you in a bucket of cement. Next card over, though, is a little more hopeful. It's the Two of Wands. Twos are always choice, decision, wands, positivity, enthusiasm, joy, gratitude. Choose joy. Remember, my destination is no longer a place. It's a new way of seeing. See better. See more optimism. See more gratitude in your life. And the final card is the Two of Cups. Twos are always decisions. You gotta make a decision to love and respect yourself. That doesn't mean narcissism. Narcissism has nothing to do with love. It has to do with self-hate. Love yourself. Find that new way of seeing. Trust yourself. Manifest the best person you can be. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Time is ticking. The clock is getting ready to strike midnight. You can feel it in your bones. That's why I am giving the new administration until July 4th, 2026. In this upcoming year and a half, you had better make the Constitution stronger, more secure. You better do the same for the middle class and the poor. Make them stronger, more secure. Give them that vision of being an American. What does that really positively mean? Not raiding other countries, not stealing from anybody, but being the best that we can be. Maybe for the first time in our nation's history. Be a great way to celebrate the 250th birthday of America, huh? Real freedom, real independence, but tick-tock, tick-tock. Clock is getting ready to strike midnight. What will you decide for yourself? That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another manifested reading. Between now and the next time you and I get together, I hope it's tomorrow. Peace and blessings.